Two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Nick Emmanwori is there to make the play.
2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A give left side. Here comes Robinson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Don't jump, ready? Green 19, right cut.
Once again, it's Gibbs. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up.
551. 551. 12 go. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Hicks now to throw it here on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Right. 58, right. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Second down, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now, Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Hey. 222. Right.
Throwing is Fields. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Miami.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Dolphins. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll go play action with Nix. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Michigan man Kenneth Grant, drafted 13th overall. There for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Here's a
6.
2nd and 6. Here's Nix to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Atlanta.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. You want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels play disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. On the give, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Back to throw is Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will score! Jameson Williams. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Anthony Gould now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown Miami. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back from the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
Third down and
Brings up
9.
3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Nix going to throw for it. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Yep. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. To the pylon, he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Dolphins have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll be stopped after the pickup of about 3. Ickey Manwari is there to make the play.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by...
Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corners. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere. And there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Scott. Good eye.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this drive gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, did I see that?
Pitts is the man in motion.
Go.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
2nd and inches.
Here we go, shot.
It is brought in the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown Dolphins. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Oh my son! Hey! Bombers.
A first down throw for Nix. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Throwing is Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a run.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Here we go. Right.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. It is 3rd and long. Fields now. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Little's kick is good. And the Dolphins tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They run over center with Robinson. He's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. Now a timeout for Atlanta. That's their first. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to air this one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Throw it. Nix. He'll get that into that. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Miami. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. Yeah! And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Captain.
To throw is Nix. Left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Gould on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Monday. Here we go. Tonight, 58, who is that? Tonight.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go, tonight. Blue 58, blue tonight.
Now Gibbs. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a first down.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs, they bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
Into the hands of Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
19-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. 3rd down, 3 to go.
You got it.
Ready! Crack going! Here's a designed run, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Caleb Little to kick off.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. On the handoff, it's Robinson. They need 7.
Oh, my set.
They'll go again with Robinson. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Brown. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 22-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A 1 yard pickup brings up third and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That one hard. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown Falcons. That is second TD catch of the season. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons cut into the lead a little bit.
48. Falcons 41. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 222.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Here we go. Green, tonight.
Here's Spiller, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
This caught right side by Worthy. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
First down. First and
Don't
10
jump, ready?
at the 34-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second
Here we go.
and 10 at the 34-yard
Here's that.
line.
Here's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Captain. Ready? 180.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Oh, my son.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. We couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. I'm good. Cut.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Hurry up. Cut.
Now Spiller. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Cut.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Here we go.
They send a receiver in motion left. A run on 1st and goal. Fighting for the goal line. Lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that road.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. On a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Oh, my son!
Back to throw is Nix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And the Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
They'll run here with Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will score again. Jameson Williams. Touchdown Atlanta. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Dolphins 55, Falcons 28. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go.
In motion, that's Thornton.
Go.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
Here we go. 58, who's here's that? Stay high.
They go play action with Fields. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, son. 551. 551. Slow it. Right.
He takes off, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Cam Little to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And that is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll throw, it's Nix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he is out of bounds. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on